Now, I do not know why director Trevor has decided to insert himself in the conversation yet again with regard to Eve Mongai, but there has been a lot of drama that's been coming up from her alleged partner at this moment in time. He's called Shifu Wei, and he had gone on like a tirade of posting stuff online, including him asking for drugs. Like, I'm just like, okay, sir, cool. And Eve Mungai responding to him every so often when he would like crash out and asking him like, "You're high right now, aren't you?" Like, there's been a lot of drama with the Shifue Eve Mungai story. The stories about money and him wanting to move back home. Like, it's been a tirade of just information that nobody asked for. And honestly, do we really care much? No. We like Eve Mungai, we listen to Eve Mungai. The other guy is just part of the conversation somehow because he's involved with her in one way or another. But so that conversation of all the drama that he'd been posting on social media has been running the streets wild because everyone is like, all this hot after Eve Mungai decided to celebrate her 25th birthday by blowing money fast. Yes, she spent upwards of 750,000 Kenya shillings on what looked like bottles of really expensive alcohol. There were bottles of Henny in there, there were bottles of champagne in there. She seemed like she had a really good time. And the bill, she showed us the invoice, the sales invoice, which was upwards of, like, it was like 750K thereabout. And of course, this also led to a lot of criticism on her part because for some reason, people don't like it when you spend your money. It's wild. I mean, Eve Mongai was the girl we all saw as just like, some girl who used to do street interviews. And now look at her. She has her own empire. She's doing really well. If you think about it from the entertainment perspective, she has become a very different person in terms of her personality altogether. But has she become a different person, or has money really showed us who she actually is personality wise? I think sometimes money makes you become who you had been in deep inside. The person you are deep inside comes out when you have money, and that's okay too. Let her celebrate her wins. So from the criticism of her birthday and her spending money on her birthday to the criticism of her and this particular guy Shifue who she's been dating, all of this has led to people criticizing and offering their 2 cents on the matter. And of course, Trevor, for whatever reason, decided it's time for me to defend this girl. Like, okay, cool. Anyway, according to him, he said this. He said, she's a big brand. She has worked extremely hard. People don't realize how much effort goes into influencing. Let her enjoy her money. Continued to say, she has her own money. She earned it. So let her spend it however she wants to spend it. And when he was obviously asked about, like, are you guys talking? Like, what's the dealio now? He said, no, we're not talking at the moment, but she is very busy. So it's difficult for us to keep in tabs, but like that doesn't stop us from speaking to each other in the future. So we're like, all right, cool. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, all this to say, he was in her defense. He was there fighting her battles, whatever these battles supposedly are, and the looming cancellation of Eve Mongai has been going on for a while. Guys are like, oh, cancel her, cancel her, cancel her. Simply because this girl wore a bikini. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, honestly, yes, she does give like a weird.
The
I'm better
cancellation
than
was
you.
the tone deaf interviews.
Yeah, that was like a while ago. So I'm saying it's been looming though. Like, it's been looming. People have been looming the idea and the notion of her being cancelled for a bit. And I'm just like, dude, can we like leave this girl be? If she wants to wear short clothes, if she doesn't want to wear short clothes, that's her business. Her tone deafness when it comes to interviews is a whole different matter altogether. That's for people who follow her for her content. If you feel like it's tone deaf, move on to someone else who you feel is more in the loop with what is going on, can take a moment and really give good criticism. I think if you feel like she's spending too much money, it's her money. Let her spend it however she wants to. I don't get the idea of, yes, again, as I said, she has been giving a very I'm better than you vibe, but she is better than most people. So why not just give her that? Let her just live her life, Anyway, these are my 2 cents. I don't know about you. Are you Team Eve, or are you just like, girl, calm down? Let us know.
Honestly, when I saw the alleged boyfriend crashing out, the thing that struck me was y'all underestimate the financial cross you have to bear when it comes to dating a baddie. As in, you can't be on a budget and date a baddie. Like, this girl is having bills upwards of 700,000.
That's then, one bill.
Exactly. And then you're over here telling her how unangoja deal ivane. Iyo pressure itakumaliza, utarudi ushago. Lazima
hiyo wig peke yake utaweza manage.
A baddie is not for the weak. And also